It's 2023, baby! Another year of Paleobites. Another year of awesomeness. Unless, for whatever reason, I decide to put this show on indefinite hiatus like I did with my other show, The Ritwit. You never know. This show is not my income. This show does not make a profit, guys. I do this as a hobby. But if you'd like the show to make a profit, you could subscribe to my Patreon at patreon.com/MatthewDonald. There you can find bonus content for Paleobites, a little bit for the Ritwit, but mostly Paleobites. We usually discuss pop culture featuring prehistoric animals for the Paleobites Patreon. And this month we're talking about, once again, everyone's favorite dinosaur movie, Pacific Rim. They said that the Kaiju trial one was the dinosaur, so it counts. And yes, we talked about this last January, but we're talking about it again this January. And every January from here on out. Because, damn it, it's an awesome movie, it's my favorite movie, and it's the best dinosaur movie of all time. So check it out. Links in the description for you can sign up to the Patreon. Thank you for your support. Have a lovely day and a wonderful and happy new year!
Roar, growl, snarl, bellow.
Welcome to Paleobites, the podcast that, like a fat stegosaurus, is bloated and stupid. My name's Matthew Donald, and each week I and a rotating series of guest co-hosts talk about and rate and use a prehistoric animal, be it dinosaur, mammal, arthropod, and so on. This week I'm joined by someone who is the opposite of bloated and stupid.
Oh, thanks.
And is actually quite slender and smart. It's Christina Eilert. How are you?
I am a rotating set of guest hosts.
Yeah. One of the set that's rotating, yes.
Yes, so, I'm good.
Like, what, you're trying to claim all the guest co-hosts?
I don't know.
Okay, there we go. Dinosaur-related question. If you could send any of the other guest co-hosts to be eaten by a dinosaur, or send a dinosaur after any of them, which one would you pick?
Oh, okay, well, I'm trying to think, because we have, what?
And also, I guess, send them after them. So you could also be
to
sending
eat,
them...
or...
Well, that's the thing. You could be intending for them to eat, but also it could be like a challenge. Like, which one do you think might get away, too? Or which one do you think would you want dead out of all my friends?
No.
Or which one do you think could just use the challenge and might get away?
Oh, that's a really good question.
So
we have what? Matt?
We have
Laura,
Matt Seifert's been on a few of
we
them.
have...
Laura Owsley. We have Lexi Ryan. We have Natasha Kreck. She could handle any of them.
I feel like Natasha could handle it, and then Lexi could, like, send some cool, like, quips at it, and maybe she could, like, verbally whiplash the dinosaur.
That could work, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have Stephen Currow. Stephen, I love you. You're going to get ate by a dinosaur.
Oh, no.
You could not handle it. But to be fair, I couldn't either.
Yeah,
like,
I would get eaten, too.
Yeah.
I'd probably just, like, have a heart attack, honestly, and fall over.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't even get to me.
Yeah. Christina Moore, she would get eaten.
Oh.
Alan Brooks, he would get eaten.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet, so, you know.
Let's see. Matt Seifert would definitely get eaten. He would put up a good fight, but he would get eaten.
Yeah.
So...
Well, there you have
And
it.
I would get eaten. But yeah, no, Lexi and Natasha. Natasha especially.
Yeah, Natasha could probably hold her own.
You're right. Lexi could handle it on the quip front, but
Yeah.
Natasha could wrestle one barehanded.
Oh,
and
yeah,
just
for
be
sure.
Like, just take it by the throat and be like, "Hey, you, don't mess with me." Just throw it away. The dinosaur runs away in a panic.
She, like, pulls out, like, a potion out of her pocket, and it's, like, some really interesting plant that she can use to, like, destroy the dinosaur.
You destroy the
like,
dinosaur,
poison
just
it or something.
poison it, or like I just imagine just getting a full on knife and just being like, "Hey, you see this? No."
She's like Crocodile
And
Dundee.
And then the dinosaur just goes like, and runs away, terrified out of its mind.
Oh, for sure.
So you're right, Natasha. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what dinosaur you send, though. If you send one of these things, a Dracoraptor, then you're pretty good. I think it'll be fine. Anyone would be fine, even Matt Cyber.
Yeah.
Because here, actually, wait, no, 8 to 10 feet long. Maybe not. I don't know. Hold on. We'll get to it though. So Dracoraptor, it means dragon thief. Type, it is actually not a dromaeosaurid like the ones we were saying, like the other raptors. It's a coelophysid theropod, a group of primitive meat-eating dinosaurs that were among the first of all dinosaurs.
What?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get you a picture because I'm assuming you have no idea what this thing
No,
looks like.
I don't. Why are they all thieves though? Why are they all thieves? There seems to be like a theme of...
Well, it just sounds cool for a dinosaur. I mean, there's also a lot of sauruses. Here we go.
Okay, cool. Got some little fuzzies on it.
Yep, got a little fuzz. Yeah. So, what fun Dracoraptor facts for kids?
Okay.
Why is it always kids? Like humans love humans. Adult people love dinosaurs too. Why is it just kids?
I mean, I don't
Dinosaurs
know.
belong to the world.
Yeah, people don't always outgrow dinosaurs. It's like, who do you
Like
think all these
me!
scientists are?
Do you think I'm the result of someone who was into dinosaurs as a kid and never outgrew it?
Yeah. Same here. I was always about death.
Yeah. And look at us. Look how successful we are.
I mean, isn't it also like an autistic, like, hyper focus too?
That's true. It's either dinosaurs or trains. Us autistic people.
Right?
Actually, I had a really good conversation with Lexi about this because she thought she was autistic, and she took a diagnosis and found out she wasn't.
Oh.
But part of the reason is that she gets hyper focused on certain things. But the thing about autistic people versus other people get hyper focused on things, autistic people don't tend to focus on fandoms as much as non-people. Because like Lexi was a big Harry Potter fan. She was a big Game of Thrones fan as that went on. She was a big Lord of the Rings fan.
That's interesting.
But
I've never
like
heard that before.
autistic people tend to focus more on more broad things like planes or dinosaurs or trains or cars or like
creepy things
or just like animals, like things that aren't really a fandom, like they're
that
not
makes
a
sense.
property. So space,
we're not just nerds, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we are nerds, but
not in the typical sense, maybe.
Yeah, Lexi was going to be the one to talk about this because we'll get into it's why, but this involves a lot of extinction events. So
forgive me, Lexi.
Well, no, she didn't want this one anymore. So she wanted
so
me
I'm just
to hand
getting
it
the
up.
sloppy seconds. No,
Yeah, yes, you are.
That's okay.
Enjoy your slop.
I think being a second to Lexi, I'm okay with that.
No, your eyes are all equal in my eyes.
Oh.
So
I'm like, Lexi's really cool though.
She is really cool. Lexi, hope you're listening and hope you're enjoying Boston. Seems to be you are based on your Instagram. All right, so time, this is early Jurassic, 201 to 199 million years ago. This is early Jurassic we're talking about, like right on the cusp of the Triassic-Jurassic border.
Okay.
So
I say as if I understand any of what you just said.
You know there's Triassic-Jurassic Cretaceous?
I do.
So this is right at the end of the Triassic and the very beginning of the Jurassic.
Okay.
So it was described in 2016. Pop culture appearances, there was one in Dinosaur Train, Season 5, that goes by the name of Drew.
Speaking of dinosaurs and trains.
Yes, exactly. How adorable. I love that if all else fails, I can usually find an obscure dinosaur species in this preschool-aimed CGI show. That or Jurassic World the game. Like, one or the other has them.
That's cool.
Dinosaur Train's really cool. It has, like, a bunch of different...
I bet Jake knows about it if it's, like, preschool thing.
It is preschool theme, but, man, it teaches kids some obscure dinosaurs, and I love that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of topics should be open towards, earlier learners.
Exactly. So everyone knows the big dinosaur mass extinction, right?
Mm-hmm.
The KPG extinction, the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction, where the big fat meteor crashed into Yucatan and really messed up a bunch of crap for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you know that dinosaurs did not have to deal with one of the 6 great mass extinctions, but 2?
No, I didn't know that.
And what's more, this one actually helped them.
Wait, okay.
There could be some argument that 2 mass extinction helped them, because the first of which was the mass extinction number 3 of 6, the Permian extinction, infamously known as the Great Dying, because it wiped out 95% of all life on Earth.
Whoa.
Yeah. This was a terrible time for the world, the worst mass extinction in all of prehistory, and consequently wiped out a bunch of creatures that dominated the Earth. This, in turn, however, paved the way for the evolution of the dinosaurs in the following period. Albeit late in the Triassic, after a hodgepodge menagerie of other creatures, such as crocodiles and synapsids, tried their best to take a foothold. The Triassic had some weird creatures. There could be a whole documentary series on just the Triassic alone. Because there's some like giant bipedal herbivorous crocodiles.
Okay.
There's like one.
That's like a weird combination of words.
There's some that like have sailbacks. There's like big mammal-like reptiles, synapsids, that were like the size of African elephants.
Oh my gosh.
There were little dinosaurs that scurried in the trees. There's one called Scancerateryx or something like that. That it glided with not its front limbs but its hind limbs. It just spread its legs out like a whore and like just flew from tree to tree with it.
Good for you.
Yeah, like just
like Halloween shouldn't be your excuse to be slutty all the time.
Yeah, it's like but it's just in girl world where Halloween is where you can dress like a total slut and no one can say anything, right? That's Mean Girls says that. What are you? And she's just in underwear but has ears. It's like, I'm a mouse. Duh.
She's so cute.
Oh, man. But then just 50 million years after the Great Dying, another mass extinction, number 4 of 6, happened between the Triassic and Jurassic period. This is the oft-forgotten mass extinction of dinosaur times.
Hmm.
While technically all geological periods ended extinction events, only the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous Paleogene boundaries were destructive enough to be considered mass extinctions.
Oh, okay.
The one, the Jurassic-Cretaceous boundary, wasn't quite massively extinctifying enough.
Okay.
Also, in case you're wondering, so like the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction, the one with the meteor, that's 5 of 6. In case you're wondering what 6 of 6 is, yeah, we're in it.
Oh no!
Yeah, so it's the human one.
Oh, whoa!
And based on the way species are dying right now,
Excuse me, rude awakening.
yeah, based on the way species are dying right now, it's about as bad as going to be as the Great Dying, the 95% one. We're killing species off about that same rate.
What?
I mean, hopefully we'll stop before we wipe out 95% of all life on Earth.
We're pretty good about it, though.
Yeah, so like things are slowly getting better. Just is it fast enough?
I think honestly, what frustrates me about that the most is like, well, not only like saving creatures or like life forms, but like think about how all those things could benefit us, and like we could benefit us, like medication or like
Mhm.
you know. Who knows what could like be a result of these things that we're just carelessly throwing aside?
Exactly. Well, and that's the thing too. Also, a lot of people are like, "Oh, we'll be wiped out. Who cares?" It's like the scary thing is we probably won't be.
Oh, you mean people?
People, like a lot of people will be, but humans are stubborn. We will
Mhm.
survive. But just think about the last few humans left in just a wrecked world.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're like 95% of all life on Earth, including probably about 95% of humans, just gone, and it's just a wrecked world. And yeah, it will eventually recover.
Is there a point where we like scientists think that will happen, like a year or a population amount?
Well, no, just if we just continue on this current trajectory.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
again, it might not happen, and we're getting better. We're slowly getting better. Like the ozone hole in the Antarctic is basically gone now. We fixed it.
Good.
So
Oh, yay.
when sometimes people like who are against fixing global warming are like, "Well, you guys kept going on about the ozone layer, and then that's not a problem." Yeah, because we fixed it.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we can do the same with this. So just stop using aerosol.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
using all that hairspray, people. Like.
I don't use much hairspray.
Well, to be fair, I think modern hairspray doesn't have that much aerosol anymore.
No, it doesn't.
So
It's like I remember when like CFCs and then no CFCs was like a thing. Like
Mhm.
that was during our lifetime.
Right.
So
So, in case you're wondering, the movie, the musical, and the movie of Hairspray is responsible for the ozone hole. How dare you, John Travolta, in your drag?
are you sure it's not just you because you don't like musicals?
Yeah, look. To be fair, I don't mind Hairspray. I know you're not really the biggest fan of it.
I
But
mean, it's all right.
it's too cheerful.
Yeah.
It's like Mamma Mia. That movie's way too cheerful.
I like ABBA though.
Yeah, ABBA's all
I'm
right.
an ABBA fan.
So the Triassic-Jurassic event wiped out the dominant crocodilomorphs such as the Rauisuchians and Atosaurs, which are these cool little crocodile creatures, as well as most of the temnospondyle amphibians, which are like big salamander-like amphibians that got really big back then.
How big is big? Like school
30
bus?
feet.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, that's the biggest temnospondyle.
Like could eat me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
And the non-mammalian therapsids, which are like the early reptiles that evolved into mammals.
Okay.
They started getting kind of big, but then they didn't. But the ones that didn't evolve into mammals, they went extinct here. But the cause of this extinction, the Triassic-Jurassic one, is still unclear. One theory, based on some craters found in France, Ukraine, Russia, Canada, and the northern U.S., stipulates that it could be yet another asteroid impact, but what's more, a multiple impact event.
Oh wow.
So, yep, instead of just one big hunk of rock at the end of Cretaceous, a bunch of smaller rocks all crashed to the Earth over a period of a few million years.
Wow.
Boy, that must have been annoying for the creatures at the time. Like, imagine the poor Rauisuchians dealing with one asteroid, barely scraping by, and being like, "Okay, that was rough, but we made it. So good job, y'all." Wait, what's up in the sky? Not again. Then the second impact, where the Rauisuchians once again barely made it through. They're like, "Okay, everyone, that was a little tougher, but hey, what doesn't kill you make you stronger, huh? Good job once again, everybody." Wait, what's the? Oh, come on! And then after that impact event, the Rauisuchians finally perished. The last one was probably sprawled about in the ash-covered ground, being like, "Not fair,"
Oh.
before succumbing to starvation. I probably should show you just so you can really visualize this what a Rauisuchian looks like. It's basically like a crocodile, but more upright in stance.
It sounds weird.
They look like dinosaurs, but they're more crocodile.
Oh.
They're more crocodile relatives.
Okay.
But they lived back then, and yeah, so you got something like this.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, close related to dinosaurs, but more closely related to modern crocodiles. So Anyways, those things, they didn't make it to this extinction. But in all actuality, the multiple impact theory isn't actually widely supported anymore, and more likely candidate was a series of volcanic eruptions in Morocco and Nova Scotia
Oh,
that started a few thousand years before the extinction and continued to about 600,000 years after. We have
wow.
evidence for that happening. Or perhaps a more gradual climate change event was the cause, as widespread aridification and
Mm.
dropping sea levels are known to have happened at the end of the Triassic.
Okay, so basically it became like Colorado.
Yeah. But maybe it was all this at once,
Oh, wow.
and only the combined was the extinction possible. So the Rossukins were like, all right, we survived several volcanoes, dropping sea levels, and upwards of 5 asteroid impacts, and we're still alive, being barely, but we made a good job once more. Everybody, nothing can kill us. Wait, why is everything so dry and arid now? Where's all our food?
Yeah.
No!
Oh, man.
And then they die. Blah. I bring this up because one group of terrestrial vertebrates that survived the Triassic-Jurassic extinction without issue were, of course, the dinosaurs,
Mm.
and Dracoraptor was one such survivor. Since it lived in such close proximity of the extinction, it's in fact the earliest known Jurassic dinosaur,
Oh,
which we can use to infer a lot about what happened both during the extinction and right afterwards,
Mm.
and how dinosaurs managed to use this opportunity to rebound and take over all the other niches available from the now gone Rhinosuchians and non-mammalian Therapsids, all the other ones that went extinct.
okay.
So this is actually post-extinctions are actually really interesting times for life. Like right after extinctions, when like life is trying to get itself back together.
Mhm.
Like we have some evidence for some creatures right after the Cretaceous extinction when the dinosaurs went extinct. Like Titanoboa, that giant snake.
Yeah.
That's a post extinction creature that like it lived 60 million years ago. So not 65 million when the dinosaurs went extinct, 60 million years. So just a little bit after.
Uh-huh.
And a creature like that would have only been possible in a world like that where there wasn't quite a dominant force yet. So
Mm.
evolution was trying to figure things out. There was also at the time a giant carnivorous turtle.
Okay.
Yeah, called Carbonemes or something.
What? So it was eating other dinosaurs?
Well, there were no dinosaurs. This is after the dinosaurs. This is
Oh.
right after. That's what I'm talking about. This
Oh,
is
gotcha.
right after the dinosaurs, and the mammals hadn't quite taken over yet.
Okay.
So this is like life trying to figure itself out after the dinosaurs were gone.
What was it eating?
Like fish,
Okay.
crocodiles.
What?
Yeah, like maybe some small mammals.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
Titanoboa. I don't know. It had a big. It looked like an alligator snapping turtle,
Okay.
but like the size of a car.
Oh, my.
So
Wow. Okay.
yeah, we're doing an episode on that, or we might have done one. I know I've got one in the pipeline on that creature.
Oh, cool.
But yeah. So basically, when there's a big extinction event that wipes out so much of life,
Like
what?
the underdogs.
Yeah,
Come
the
out.
underdogs coming out and being like, okay, what do we do now? And that's what Dracoraptor was. 100. I'm sure that all this means nothing to you, but I'm glad you're trying your best to just follow along.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, you're just here to be like, yeah, you go.
Yay.
So, but I know other than all this information about the extinction itself, there's really not much to talk about with Dracoraptor. It's basically just a coelophysis, but it barely distinguishable from that, which is a more commonly known dinosaur from the time. But here, I'll show you a picture of it just so you can really figure it out and see the score, figure out what to give a score of this creature, this
Ooh.
survivor.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the stripes.
Yeah, this one of the National Museum Cardiff, whatever that is, life-size model.
It also looks like it could like kind of hide like camouflage better
Oh
maybe
yeah.
than other
Well, it also
animals.
probably didn't need that much food, which would have been nice to survive all the aridification and meteors and other stuff that. Yeah. But that's Dracoraptor. So
Oh, I think it's cute.
yeah. So what
Yeah.
what do you give it out of 65 million?
How about 55?
55. Wow.
Yeah, not 55, 55 million.
Oh no, 55 million. But
Yeah,
still, no,
yeah.
that's pretty cool. No, that's actually quite a good score. I guess I did a good job explaining it.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Considering you did zero research on this one, because this one I kind of just threw onto you.
Like, hi, I'm here. Let's do this.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 30 million. I think it's
Oh.
cool, but I don't know. It's kind of just
Like maybe too much overlap with other.
yeah. It's just
Yeah.
it's just what the neatest thing about it is the fact that it's like the earliest Jurassic species.
I think that makes it really cool.
That is like the survivor. It's like
Yeah.
here we are. We've conquered. We've survived.
I just like relate to on an existential level, maybe, but
Yeah.
I do relate to it.
Do you think you'd do well in a post-apocalyptic landscape?
I feel like I'd be like, gosh, I'm still here.
I feel like I'd be
But like,
wait.
let's do this.
I kind of like the idea of a post-apocalyptic landscape where there's still some remnants of civilization,
Mm,
where it's like everyone has their own little hideouts. Like, have you ever seen the movie Love and Monsters?
no.
It's this movie that came out a couple years ago I remember being really scared about it because there's a dog in it, and in a post-apocalyptic movie with a cute dog, you never know. But the
Oh.
dog survives.
Oh.
But it's kind of a funny one because it's like what happened in this post-apocalyptic world is that there was a meteor that was coming to hit the Earth, and then the governments of the world stopped the meteor by throwing a bunch of nukes at it. The problem was all the radiation from the nukes
Ooh. Yeah.
mutated all the bugs and made them like house-sized.
Sounds like a government thing to do.
Yeah, and then just wreck things for everyone. But then, like, so it's about this guy and his girlfriend, and there's links that he's going to go to reach his girlfriend in a hideout that's like 70 miles away.
Mm.
And he's got this cool little hideout that's still got like running water, and
Oh.
they've got a power plant that they can use, and there's like a little bit of electricity.
Hmm.
But they still got to watch out for the bugs.
Oh, yeah, for
And-
sure.
And like, but then there's a dog, and like,
I mean, that makes everything better.
yeah, there probably wouldn't be internet, so I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
But to be fair, if there's a few people left, who would be interneting?
Yeah, that's true.
What other people would you be interacting with?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know.
You're on YouTube of the post-apocalyptic world, and you're like, man, it's been a while since people have uploaded videos. It's like because there's only like 6 users left uploading stuff. It's another vlog of someone be like, hey, this is day 5 million
Oh, man.
of the post-apocalypse, and we're still here using our own poop as fertilizer for our crops.
Oh, no. I always thought I would not survive very well in that type of a situation because I've extremely bad eyesight.
Oh,
So, like, once my glasses broke and I ran out of, like, contacts,
That's
I'd just be
true.
like, all
There's-
right,
there's
well,
not really a way to make new glasses, is there?
oh, maybe. I don't know if you get back to the roots, like, maybe if, like, some of the people who know how to make glasses still
Yeah.
exist.
That's true. You just have to guard them with your life.
Yeah.
I feel like eventually there'd be a lot of tape.
Yeah.
They'd just be like, oh no, some parts fell. Quick, we gotta keep it on as best we can.
Like, I found this tiny thing of super glue. We can do it.
Man, I don't think I'd survive because eventually I'd just be like, what am I even living for?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, there's living and then there's surviving.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, for sure.
Like, on that lovely note.
I mean, this guy was a survivor.
He was. And then eventually a liver because they live. Not the liver as in the organ. But
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh.
That's it for this week. If you want to get the whole show, you can contact me at Methadon Creator on Facebook and Methadon64 on every other social media place like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. If you want, you can look up Christina Eilert if you want
If you want.
at Super Beetle Lover on Instagram. She's a model, so she's got some cool pictures. Stay respectful, though.
Yes, please.
Just look at the pictures, ooh and ah, and then that's it.
Yep.
But then I also have a book series on Amazon, Megazoic, available for print and Kindle. No Dracoraptor in it because I didn't know what it was at the time when writing it. But I do have another podcast called The Writ Wits, where 2 twits talk about writting. One of those twits is Mr. Greg himself, the one who did not survive
Oh.
a dinosaur being thrown at him.
Yes, poor Greg.
Poor Greg. Bye, Greg. Also known as Matt David. Where did the name Greg even come from? It's because
Well, I thought you were Bob and he was Greg, so I
Yeah.
think you two made it up, right?
No, I think I made up Bob. I think you made up Greg.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully. I think I did ask him if he was okay with it, and he was like, yeah, okay.
Just there's too many Matts. Like my brother-in-law.
There are a lot around, for sure.
Yeah.
Our generation.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, that's it for this week. As I say at the end of every episode of Paleo Bites, I will survive. I will survive for as long as I know how to love. I know.
Oh,
I'll
is that it? Oh, is that how the lyrics go?
I don't
Oh,
know. I don't know if that's how it goes. How do you think it goes?
I don't know.
I'm bad with lyrics.
As long as I know how to love, or
Yeah, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive.
yeah, that makes sense.
I got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I don't know the rest. That's Dracoraptor's theme song. Anyways, bye.
Bye.